now just outside the attacking 18-yard box. Enrique concedes the foul. No yellow card.
Well, this is the issue. The referee's painted himself into a corner. I can't say any more. Players are going to get irritated by this. He's an experienced man, Matthew Breeze. He's a good referee. He's got a big job to do from here on to manage this one.
It will be to deliver. They've got plenty of tall timber, as we've seen in the opening 4 rounds, who are threats from these situations. McBreen and Griffiths among them, but driven low by Talay, disappointingly. It'll be all the way back to Pasfield. He's got Griffiths in plenty of space and coolly done by the keeper. Thought about flighting it to McBreen. Took the better option though. Here's Williams with a better angle. Malcolm well positioned.
It's the last 2 crosses with the free kick and then from David Williams that haven't beaten the first man. Frustrating for coach and teammates.
Miller claiming that Tadros wasn't touched. There's going to be 1 minute of stoppage time at the end of the first half. Fury still hanging on to that 1-0 lead. Given to them by Robbie Fowler very early here at Dairy Farmers Stadium. Tadros and Miller just debating whether there was a dive or not, as the left back won the free kick. De Vere against McBreen. Real handful, and he's won another corner.
He is a handful, Daniel McBreen. Luke De Vere, good young player. Came off second best on that occasion. The tick of half-time. Can North Queensland give themselves a 2-goal buffer going into the break?
Got to make the most of these set-piece opportunities, of course, now that they are down to 10 men. Griffiths has eventually come forward. Plenty of players in the 6-yard box for Reddy to contend with. Fowler drove it deep. Matthew Breeze blows it up for half-time. A controversial first half, but Robbie Fowler lit up Dairy Farmers with his 2nd goal in as many weeks to give the Fury a 1-0 lead at half-time. But Brisbane have a man advantage in the second half, and they'll look to build on that. It's been a storming first half. Matthew Breeze just waiting for the nod. So it is the Fury with the 1-0 lead heading into the second half who get it underway. Straight out to David Williams. Tested Reddy with that long-range drive in the first half. Andy Harper alongside. And Brisbane Roar have made a change at half-time.
Yeah, David Dodd has made way. Josh McLaughlin returns to the team. McLaughlin to left back. Luke De Vere partnering Craig Moore into centre. Matt Mundy stays at right back. Bob Malcolm has moved into midfield next to Danny Tiato. Could obviously be an injury to David Dodd, but he was also sitting on a yellow card, and Frank Farina perhaps suspecting things to heat up in the second half and protecting his team from the potential of a second yellow to David Dodd. May not be the case, of course, but I've got to admit that's my reaction to the substitution. He didn't look injured.
Enrique diving in. And Tadros there, right under Ian Ferguson's nose. He's none too happy with the challenge. Malcolm, lovely ball to release Enrique. He couldn't wrap his right boot around it, and Dyke was waiting in the middle.
Well, his first contribution as a midfielder, Bob Malcolm, was pretty tasty. Beautiful. Defence-splitting pass. Enrique really should have done better. He's been quiet tonight. Excellent the first 4 rounds of the competition. Just a bit flat this evening.
We speculated on why Justin Pasfield had given up the kicking duties to Carl Dodd. Apparently it's a rib problem, we're hearing from our sideline reporter Mel McLaughlin. It is affecting the goalkeeper on debut, so we'll wait and see whether Brisbane can take advantage of that. Enrique, nothing ball really, easy for Robinson. Tadros looking for Fowler. Here's Carl Dodd, who was immense in the first half. It's a back from Williams, and Dodd sets off. Don't see this too often from the centre half. He's got Mundy for speed as well. Keep going, Dodd. Fowler. Trying to clip it to McBreen.
Yeah, it's a good idea from Robbie Fowler. Just didn't get the tail on the ball. He hesitated beautifully. Great work, Carl Dodd. Danny McBreen peeled off nicely. Fowler delayed, and in the end couldn't quite give the delivery that was needed.
Carl Dodd's got to take a leaf out of Lubo Milizevic's book and keep surging. Once you've made the run, keep on going. You're a chance of getting a return ball when Fowler's on the ball as well. Like all good centre halves when you're down to 10 men though. His motives were on returning to the defensive formation. Here he is, cleaning up again. Almost gave it away to Miller. Somehow found Talay. Robinson tried to hold it up and release Tadros, or rather Middleby. It was a nice idea.
Yeah, Rob Middleby was encouraging both Talay and then Robinson to just hold things up till he could overlap. It was a very tight play, but nevertheless they won the throw in, and it was good energy from Robbie Middleby. They're outpointing Brisbane on that score, you'd have to say. A man down the Fury, Paul Kohler sent off for 2 yellow cards. And since the 30th minute of that first half, North Queensland have been down the man. But they're up the goal. Here of Robbie Fowler, and what a beauty it was.
Middleby again injecting himself. Here's Williams. David Williams again straight at ready this time. Breen just followed through on Reddy. McBree's keeping an eye on things.
He did a good job. Liam Reddy couldn't afford to spill that. He took it well, the goalkeeper. Good pressure, Daniel McBreen. They're right up for this, North Queensland.
Robinson bursting away from Van Dyke and Cruz. Fowler peeled wide. Robbie Fowler. Reddy wasn't off his line.
See it often, Brenton. 10 men outplaying 11, and when the ace in your pack is Robbie Fowler, he just has to do that half turn and get the most minute side of goal, and he can get that extra goal lead for North Queensland. Brisbane yet to spark out of what is a relative slumber for them. They're normally a high energy team.
We saw Farina make one change at half time. McLaughlin on. Just wonder how long he'll take to inject the likes of Reinaldo and Mitch Nichols. I'd love to see more from his side going forward. It was Mundy winning the free kick this time from Williams.
Having to commit the foul there, David Williams, because he didn't react quickly enough defensively. He's working hard, but it's just those small percentages that you have to be aware of, or else the other team can get an advantage, which they've got now. Tiato with the free kick.
Again driven to the back post. Moore's there, won the header. It's alive for Brisbane. Eventually Middleby clears. Anxious times at the back for the Fury. The big men have stayed forward. Reddy drives it out to McLaughlin. The sort of possession the Fury enjoyed before they opened the scoring in the first half, about 7 minutes in.
This wasn't overly convincing defending. Ian Ferguson would be very nervous watching this one bobble around. Shook Middleby, hoofing the ball clear in the end. They've got an opportunity now down the left-hand side through Tallow.
Williams with Tadros in support. Williams making room for the shot. And he got hold of it again. Well, you said he's got dynamite in that right foot, and there's another example.
We just need more from David Williams, and he's got to build on this, take encouragement from a terribly exciting prospect. But he nips inside too nicely, skips past Bob Malcolm, and again Liam Reddy really did very well there. Don't understate how cool that was from the Brisbane custodian.
Williams missed out last week with a corky. Ian Ferguson was seemingly debating between Spaniolo or Aegis to take up that vacant spot on the left-hand side. He went for Williams in somewhat of a surprise, but hasn't he repaid his coach's faith so far today?
Well, he's got terrific talent. He's got good speed. He's very athletic, and he can obviously shoot with that right foot. In fact, he's had to go with his left as well. And whether he's playing down the left or more centrally off the striker, or indeed leading the line, working with McBreen, I think he provides nice variety for Ian Ferguson. A little more self-belief, perhaps, would pay a big dividend, because he has a lot to offer, David Williams.
The sloppy play continues from the Raw. McLaughlin it was giving it away. Now it breaks for Cruz. Matthew Bree says play on. Cruz was looking for perhaps another yellow card to be shown to Middleby. Good quick feet by Miller. Here's De Vere. And Talay back to concede the corner.
Well, defended well in numbers in the end, and it was very intricate play by Charlie Miller. You know, the sharp touch from right to left foot, and then threading the pass out to the left-hand side where Luke De Vere fired the ball into the near post, and from that point on it was all green shirts, and that's where North Queensland seemingly have improved markedly.
Tiato to the edge of the area for Miller. Killed it with the first touch. Charlie Miller, clever ball to the back post. Passfield across, and he had to get there.
Did. Robbie Middleby was asking for a foul. Reckons McLaughlin was climbing all over him. Good cool play. Passfield back Dodd. Dodd backed himself. Tadros feeds McBreen. Well done, North Queensland.
Paul Collar, if he's watching on the video, will be saying where's the yellow card for Moore. Chance of off from the F-Troop.
Well, it's the same thing. I mean, it's just, it's a fair free kick. It's not a yellow card. That's what Paul Kohler will be asking. It's going to be a huge talking point in the wake of this game.
Well played, McBreen, to find Williams. Just buying himself a yard with ease tonight. Switch on to Middleby.
Got to be more fussy, Robbie Middleby. Very experienced player. But it's a cheap turnover.
It's slow build-up by the Raw. Chasing the game. Not a bad ball to Miller. Cutting inside. Carl Dodd is there again. Enrique wins it back from McLaughlin. They'll come again through the captain. Moore searching for Mundy. Won it ahead of Williams. Van Dyke.
Excellent Carl Dodd.
He's been fantastic.
Hasn't he? Yeah, he's defending with real conviction. There's been a couple of shaky moments, last couple of incursions from Brisbane Raw. Players not with the conviction to attack the ball except Carl Dodd.
Suspicion of handball against Robinson, but it's play on for Malcolm. Tiato searching for McLaughlin. He can't keep it in. We're just shy of the hour mark, but when would you